Okay. So what are we doing today? Well, gonna start off as usual thanking the subs. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. I really do. This is one of the areas, the proverbial boot. You're fishing and you're pulling a boot. Well, it looks like somebody did got that off their bucket list. There's looks like plenty of dead fish. A little something about that last post, Dunkin' Donuts. What upset me was they served me there before at that window. Look at this. Here, this is the place this is where you fish over here. You can see it's filthy, 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 filthy. Now, the sign over there at Dunkin' Donuts says drive-through open. They close it off to walk-in customers. And I've walked up to that drive-through window twice already and got served. They use the same filthy gloves. They handle everybody's money. Then they handle your food. They're not wearing masks. They're breathing all over the food and each other. They're taking money from cars and people, customers. You don't know where it came from. Look at all these dead fish. That's why I don't like coming down here and testing my tackle. In this field, again, this is nothing but goose feces. That's all this is. Nothing but goose feces. And looks like somebody's cell phone. Is it? Oh, let's see. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that nice flip phone. Beautiful. More dead fish. There's a sign that I was interested in over here. I don't see it. So they had served me there at that drive-up window. I think that's called setting precedents. They set precedents. And there's no place on that property that says you can't walk up to the window. What they did was they discriminated against me based on the fact I didn't have a car. That upset me. And they're discriminating against me and using their filthy gloves. They're not being compliant. Right there. Let's see if I can get this in here. I bet that little change in the water there is a school of fish. School of bunkers. Let's see, anything? I don't see anything. More dead fish. More dead fish. Anybody remember, I think it was a year ago, all of these lakes and reservoirs in New Jersey went bad. All of this bacteria, people were getting sick and dropping dead. They closed off all of those recreational areas. Looks like somebody tore that sign down. That's what I wanted to show you, is that this water isn't fit. And only right up here is the sewage treatment plant. So it dumps the water into here, into here, into here. And no, these fish didn't die from the virus. It's a natural cycle. These Manhattan come up here, spawn, drop dead. The eggs hatch out. And they form a food base for the predators. I've not seen any big predator fish here since I've been fishing down here. It's a dump. I caught some cocktail blues over here. I gave them to No, wait, let me see. Maybe that's the sign. Gave them to some of the residents that were fishing down here. Normally I do catch and release stuff with these bluefish. They just die. You go to unhook them and they're dead. They'll do a couple spins and they'll drop dead. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Huh. Here, what is this? Duluth Trading Company. So this is a real knockoff. I'll put it to use. I'll clean it up, pull it apart, lube up the pivots on it. Yeah, and I fixed some stuff for them over there at Dunkin' Donuts. Here, maybe you don't believe me. Here. Danger, polluted water, avoid contact by order of the Monmouth County Board of Health. July 25th, 2006, storm drain water. That means all the dog feces and garbage that people put in the streets and oil dripping from your cars and all kinds of stuff pours into this. So, I fish freshwater. I'm 66 years old. I fish freshwater for years. I fished saltwater for many years. There, nice goose feces all over the place. Now when I go home, I gotta wash my shoes off because this goose feces sticks to your feet like chewing gum. Now, the other day I said Pleasure Bay. I made a mistake. It's Pleasant Bay. And here's a guy fishing over here. Hope he's doing all right. Like I said, I just didn't feel like bringing anything out here and having to scrub it all off once I get home. I take care of my tackle. If you want to see good information on tackle, shoot over to Tackle Advisors on YouTube. He's from the East Coast. He fished it, and I'm going to say it in this order. He fished a lot of areas that I fished. I'm older. I fished them first. I also know a good reel mechanic when I see one, and he's it. So you can shoot over there if you're looking for any tackle. I guarantee you will find something in your price range there. So, Dunkin' Donuts discriminates against me based on the fact I don't have a car. There's no signage that says don't use the walk-up window, don't use the drive-up window. None. None. Like I said, they've seen me there dozens of times in the walk-in section. I fixed one of their advertisement signs on the inside. It was falling apart, and I just fixed it for them. I didn't ask for money, donuts, nothing. I just happened to have my handy dandy Leatherman pocket tool with me, raring to do some tinkering and fixer-uppering. So I always wonder why I'm in places at a certain time like that, just finding that pocket knife. And the guy looks like, whoever sharpened that looked like they sharpened it with a stone or river rock or asphalt. That'll take a while to reprofile that, but I've got diamond DMT diamond stones. They usually cut a profile pretty quickly on a blade. So that'll be just one of my little projects. I just wanted to come down here, show you what my options to fishing are. They suck. Further north of me, are some of the really nice freshwater reservoirs that I prefer to be on. So, and I can't get to them. I don't have a car. Can't get food at Dunkin' Donuts because I don't have a car. And listen, that I took my camera out when they refused me. I didn't expect them to refuse me like that. And then once she said, oh, this, that, and the other thing, refused, and then she plays games, open, shut the door. Finally gives me the cup of decaf. And I had the camera out, and it's the same thing. Oh, but you can't photograph me. And there's cameras all over that little mall. Can't photograph you. You know the deal. Create the privacy you want. And if that's too much for you, quit. Go find a job in some storage locker someplace. And you don't have to be seen. And you got a nice steel garage door separating you from the rest of humanity. Hey, Brooke. I saw that live feed last night. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I haven't attempted that yet myself. I was thinking about it. And that big fish right there happens to be the carcass of a striped bass. So there are some good-sized striped bass here. Not here that I've seen, because that probably washed in from there, or somebody went out in one of their boats, caught them, dumped the carcasses in the water, and then it washed in here up on the high tide with the rest of the dead, stinking garbage here. So much for that. Thanks again for the subs. Thank you. If you so desire, hit the thumbs up. Not asking you to share this. This is all one cut BS that I'm doing. I don't know how to work with computers. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. When I got into this, just like so many other people got into it, I did it for protection. I did it for protection. I had to record certain things that if I didn't record them, people were going to deny them. Like the burglary of my apartment. I didn't know how to use this. I do have audio recordings of that burglary. That burglary was done by Jasenia Rivera. You can look her up in Eatontown. Of all places, Eatontown. And she's touting herself to be some kind of social worker, whatever the heck. How the heck are you a social worker when you come over with the police, kick somebody's door in, claiming that they're suicidal, so you can rob the apartment? She was fired from declarations. She probably went in one day and they told her, hey, look, Jasenia, clean out your desk. But they've been actively covering up this whole burglary. It's only now that I've got them to come up for air. So, nice day out today. It's cool out right now. A little bit of breeze. A little tiny bit of breeze. And that fisherman probably worked his way around the corner. He's no longer there. I don't see fish jumping. Usually you see them bunker turning over. Some differences in the water. If you fish long enough, you'll notice them. So, thanks again for the subs, folks. Thank you. And as long as I can, I'm going to be putting up these one-cut videos. I was able to get out and walk today, so I I decided to come down here and show you the sign, how polluted and filthy this area is. So, if you're going to the beach, folks, bring sunscreen, bring alcohol wipes with you. If you get cut, by all means, clean the damn cut out. Clean it out. Here, you can see, I'm not wearing, I got my mask right here. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Not nowhere, but there's nobody around me. Look at hell. Really? I'm going to infect somebody out here? I think we're being BS'd, folks. I do believe this virus is deadly. To what extent? I don't know. I also think it's another form of control by fear. So, try not to let yourselves get too anxious over this. And talk to a friend, talk to a neighbor. Be happy. Try to be healthy. See you guys later. Bye-bye.